I'm in a giddy mood. I'm in a giddy mood. I don't know why. I'm not wanting any money or anything. I'm just like, I'm planning for February. This is my February budget plan. We're going to put things down. We're going to get it sorted. I needed to explain what has been happening with my budget. And also what's happening with my hair. I don't know what's going on. Desperately, it's cutting, I think. It's having a rebellion. Who knows? Right, look. Digressing. I've had a bit of a crappy, for want of a better word, income kind of situation for about 4 months effectively now. So to explain how my budget works, I set up my business about 18 months ago, but then I made it into a limited company sort of around August, September time, because I've been doing this channel, I've been doing lots of side hustles, I've been doing lots of passive income. I basically had money coming from all over the show, which is great, obviously, when you're a single person and you wanted to set up your own business. But because of that, I needed to set it up as a limited company, and I'm not going to go into all those things right now about why and how and everything else, unless you really want me to. Let me know, I'll make a video on it. But yeah, because I had all these pots coming in, and I needed to pay me as an employee, as a director, a wage. So when I get paid for my private tutoring for the students I have at home, and then when I get paid for going into school, so doing the work that I do there, because again I'm self-employed, so then Etsy money and YouTube money and you know, affiliate money and everything else, and interviews and TV programs and whatever else I do, so it all goes into one pot. And I've kind of come up with a sensible number to pay myself, which basically keeps me above having to get universal credit. But you know, it's reasonable enough where if I don't get paid for a while, then there's money in the pot. Do you know what I mean? So for example, summer holidays when I'm not in school, or Easter holidays and Christmas holidays, I'm obviously not getting an income from those jobs. I've just got YouTube or my other passive income and other things, and it's not as much as it might otherwise be. So I pay myself a wage of £1,800 a month. And yeah, I use whatever's in the pot. That in theory is the plan, except for whatever reasons, and there are several reasons. My biggest income source, which was from working for a school, didn't come to fruition. There was no business manager for a while. I didn't get paid for a while, for about 3 months. And then when I finally got the check, I had to sort it. It was in the wrong name for the business. That went wrong. I tried to send it off anyway, and it bounced, and I've been basically working for nothing for 3 or 4 months, and now it's time to put my next check for the January period, and I've had no money from them. So the way I've had to use, there's been no buffer effectively in my business account, so I've had to be thankful for Etsy, because literally without Etsy I would not have got through this, because normally I would do a separate Etsy cash stuffing. I've not been able to do it because I haven't had cash. I've needed the cash to pay my wage. Does this make sense? I've not had my cash from my actual proper job to pay a wage, and there's no buffer, there's nothing there until his check's clear, which should be imminently, fingers crossed for me, because I'm paying this wage, and I can't pay myself this wage for February at the moment because it's not there. And I know it's coming, so that's fine. I know it's like, it's a reliable source that's like owing me money, and yeah, it's fine, but it's not fine, do you know what I mean? It means I haven't been able to do my Etsy cash stuff. It means for February, I'm going to be reducing the amount of money I pay myself. Now, I might be able to fix that in other ways once these funds are cleared. I just can't risk, do you know what I mean? it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. So it's quite a really low income this month for me. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do it, as in how I'm going to live right now. So we're going to have a look at those numbers and cry a bit. No, I'm not going to cry. I always think, you know, and I've said this all the time, it's never going to be as bad as it was. And also, I mean, I promise you, I've been, if you're ever in this situation or you're in that situation, I've been there and thought, I can't get any lower. And I've been there and thought, surely this has got to be it. And then I went down there and I was just like, I could never ever just see how I was going to climb out of this hole. But here I am. Here I am now. So I always think I could never get as low as I did, because I know eventually, even though it doesn't feel like it, eventually it comes and sorts itself out. So I never find myself getting as sad or depressed or as down as I did. That makes sense. We've had to just go delirious, like do the opposite now. I just laugh. I laugh in the face of death. So, could make that into a poster. Right, I'm digressing. I'm chatting too much, probably because of the delirium of no money. We're going to look at my budget for February and we're going to get stuck in. Sort it. Let's do it. So first thing is, let's set up for the month of February. And yes, I do my F's really quite weird. I don't know what that's about. Always done it like that. And again, like my goal for last month was a no spend, low spend and food planning. Now, I did do quite a bit of food planning, but I really want to keep that up because now my budget is going to be more reduced. It's going to have to be here where I rein back massively. Now, I'll put in the dates really quickly and I'll speed it up, and then I'll talk about what I've got coming up for this month and how I'm going to manage that effectively. So, I was about to carry on writing then. I was like, no, there's only 28 days in February. Right, the other things I've got planned at the moment, I'm supposed to be at the hairdressers here. Now, I'm not sure what's in my beauty envelope, but I don't think there's going to be enough for haircut and colour, so I might just have to get it cut because it is desperate for a cut, and I purposely didn't get it cut last time to save some money. It does need cutting, definitely, because it's a bit of a mess at the minute. And actually, last time I just got it cut, it was quite a pleasant surprise. I think it was a lot less than I expected it to be. Now, the other alternative is, and I'm going to look at this before I actually go to this appointment, is quite often in my local hairdressers, there's several near me, they will advertise for models, and I used to do this all the time. I used to either go for modelling or I'd go to the local college and get it done for free or very near free. So if there's somebody advertising at the time, but now basically I might hold off and just go and get it done for free. The only risk with that really is that obviously if somebody's new, they might cut off more than you expect, but it is all supervised. And to be honest, I'm not really super fussy about my hair. My hairstyle has never changed in probably since I was at high school, so I'm not going to say how long ago that was, but yeah, I'm just like, just trim it, it'll be fine. And you can't really go too far wrong with that, so that's possible there. So that might change and save me some cash. And then, yeah, I was booked in for my nails and my eyes, so now I've cancelled that to save some money. Just going to do my own nails myself. They do need painting. That'll be a job for tomorrow, I think, or the day after. We'll see how we get on. And yeah, so that's it. And then later on in the month is my friend's birthday. And if she's watching this, I hope I written it down on the right date. But I've already messaged and asked what she wants to do for birthday, but we've not got anything concrete in. I've already set up an envelope within my gifts binder, so there's money started to go into that. And I'm hoping by then the funds that I am owed will have cleared and I'll be able to actually pay myself some money, which would be nice, as always. So yeah, there's nothing drastically exciting to come up. No major plans, like I say. And then Valentine's Day, nobody's doing anything like that. I just don't buy into Valentine's Day at all. Probably cook a meal at home for everybody and that'll be it. Yeah, that's it. This is my own thing for Valentine's Day. They always put like 3 times as much on for a menu. You might as well go the weekend before or the weekend after, get it a better deal and it won't be as busy. Right, so let's have a look at what I've actually got. Now, these are pre-populated and I've left it in so you can see what I was hoping to get. It's just not going to be feasible at all. I'm just trying to think on what the least amount is that I can possibly live on, because I haven't got any money to pay myself. I'm like, can I do? Because normally, like, more recently I've been paying it, so I would have 210. And you know what, it's a rookie mistake, really, because I should have thought ahead of this in case there was any anomalies. But I thought I was being okay with the wage I was giving myself. I think I'm going to reduce it down. Take 500 off it. 1,300, say. Get child benefit of 145, that doesn't change. Must say there's cost of living crisis, but these haven't gone up, have they? But there we go. So, gosh, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know why I'm getting that out. So we're going to do 1,445. So if I do this off, 1,445, take 1,110.25. I don't know why I thought I'd be left with more than that. I had a different number in my head. Okay. 334.75. Because we've got to eat. We've got to eat, and I've got to put petrol in. I have just looked, actually, my petrol isn't as low as I anticipated. I've got just under now, just under half a tank left. Yeah. So I'm just having a minor panic. Let's divide this by 4. 80, 360, which let's call it £85. I'm going to round it to £85. I'm going to pay myself each week. So, and most of that's going to have to go on food. I'm just going to have to try and do some sort of Oleo and Too Good To Go. Loads and loads of that. Might do a video on it. Living for free, eating for free for a week. See how what we can get for eating for like a tenner for the week. See what we get. Been done. It's been done. Right. Beauty and everything else, I don't know. Yeah, I'm hoping, like I say, once that check clears, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. So I'm going to leave that there for now. I'm going to have a look through off camera on my own envelopes. I'm going to do a separate video for my week 5 cash stuff in, so we can see where everything's going to go. Oh gosh, I feel stressed. I feel a bit screwed at the minute. I'm desperately waiting for this check to clear now, because if it does, I can fix this income. And if it doesn't, then Oleo and Too Good To Go is our lifeline for this next few weeks. We're living off homemade soups. One thing you'll never find me buying in a restaurant is soup, because I know it costs pennies to make. I'll teach that. If I teach you nothing else, I'll teach you that. Never buy soup. £7 for something that costs 10p to make. True story. And I know this because I can live off it, which, if nothing else, might help me live some of those Christmas pounds. Right, we're going to be doing that. Yeah, I'm laughing, but it's actually quite a bit worrying, because I know I've got other things to pay, effectively, haven't we? And I've got myself this big £10,000 challenge. Once these checks cleared, I can just pay the £10,000 challenge. No, I can't. I'm joking. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're okay. I'm just going to chase everybody who owed me money or I haven't lent money to. Right, let's stick around, and we'll figure it out. Have yourself an amazing day. If you're struggling like me, don't forget there are people that you can reach out to, and I will link those down below. Step for Change is a fantastic one if you're struggling with debts. I know I'm okay in the end. I'm going to be all right. I don't need those today, but I have reached out to them in the past, or citizens advice. Yeah, I mean, I'm laughing now, but I'm probably going to cry off camera at the minute. I'll have a serious stress, but because I'm doing this, because I've got this focus and I know exactly where everything is, I'm going to be all right. I'm going to be all right. Have a great day. I'll see you really soon. Bye.